So I'm at the garage today and my mechanic has done some work. There's been some progress. He's put some fuses here. No electrical problems here, but there's a short in the fuel tank system. So now I'm faced with the option of doing this or not doing this. Of course, you know what I'm gonna choose.
A few moments later.
So this is what we found in the tank. There was this much fuel, but the debris in this fuel, look at the color of that. So when you are taking this tank out, you need to take the two big pipes, this and that and this here, otherwise you will not be taking it out. So now, after we drained the fuel into this bottle, this is what we have at the bottom. That is rust and whatever dirt that was in there. We had to use petrol to clean this. This is how much we've cleaned out of the tank. And then you wonder how the fuel pump failed. That isn't the color of petrol there. That's the color of diesel, red diesel. But it was in here because of the rust. So it's the next day, early morning, back at it again. So my mechanic managed to put the fuel tank back in yesterday. And did the wiring, all the piping. But then there's a problem. There's still no power to the fuel pump. There's power everywhere else, just no power to the fuel pump. So now we're looking at the engine. It's opened here. I mean, the man was working. Few bits still have to go in. So now, because we're not getting power to the engine, to the fuel pump, I mean, suspect is always fuses. Because on here we got the ignition, I think that's the ignition coil. We've got the FE. I don't know what that FE is, but that FE is very much involved with the fuel pump from what I've seen online on forums. So we are going to try and replace these fuses. I've just gone and bought some fuse boxes from next door. I've got a friend of mine who breaks these. Well, he's got one at hand, and I've just taken the fuse box. Here are the fuse boxes. So that one is almost complete. I've got most of these anyway, and then that one has got the two we are thinking are suspect on ours anyway. So we're gonna see. So at the moment, this is how we are going to try and start the vehicle. We're going to hot wire this to the rear, see if it will start. If it starts, then we know for sure there is a break either in the wires or our fuses. So that's what we're going to try next. So my guy is gonna come over here and we're gonna get this thing going. So in here we've got the power line from the battery direct to the fuel pump, and then the other one, obviously we have to go, I don't know, he's gonna do the thing, he's gonna do the whole thing. So let's see what happens here today. But yeah, definitely this thing is gonna have to start today, because yesterday we finished off by cleaning the fuel tank and putting a new fuel pump in there. So after I went home, he put the tank back in and everything looks spot on. And this engine it's a Toyota engine. These things are bulletproof. It should be able to start. It will just need a bit of cleaning, I can see some wet spots. I don't know if those wet spots are from today, but yeah, there's definitely some wet spots in there, but that can be sorted another day. Today we just want to start the engine, so I'll update you guys later. So we've just done an oil drain and transmission drain, still open, and the transmission fluid in this thing, let me show you, it's black brown. Let me show you here. See that color? That's the transmission fluid. And over here, this is the engine oil. As you can see, very dark. So my guy is just changing the oil filter. Now we're putting in new transmission fluid, and see where that takes us. We're changing plugs, air filter, everything new going into this car, so taking our chances on this. So everything has been put back together. I guess it's moment of truth now. Clutch down, brakes, dashboard is coming on, car is neutral. Yep. So here's the dashboard. Here we go. Whoa! It starts. It starts. It starts. It starts. It starts. Yes. Whoa! Listen to that. Whoa! Right, so why have we got no lights? Okay, so it lights up. I'm not sure about that fuel gauge though. Battery is good. Let it run. I don't think this is normal, man. It's too deep. Yeah, boy. Oh, listen to that. Woo-wee! Time to get some tickets. Right. There she is. Starting to see some steam back here. I know what she's cooking. Don't know what she's cooking. There's a bit of smoke coming out of here. I might have a leak. I might have an exhaust leak. There's smoke coming out of there. Right. Let's check out them pop-ups. Oh, they work. There she is. There she is. Right. Let's see what's happening here. I wanna check that smoke. So here's what's happening here. The car is obviously starting, it's driving under its own power, but the problem we are having, minor problem, is the exhaust. As you heard, it was a bit too loud. That's because the exhaust is actually leaking somewhere. So when you go to weld the seals, you'll get all that sorted out and weld the exhaust in. And but yeah, am I happy? Oh boy, I betcha. We've put some new tires on there, and we've serviced it. We've given it a full service. The man has been paid well, so now it's just a matter of getting it on the recovery, because we don't have an MOT. That's a road test, and we can't drive it yet. So We're gonna have to put it on a flatbed, deliver it to my house, and then from there we'll find a booking with a welder, get it welded, and spray rust treatment under the car, and then change the radiator as well. I've ordered a new radiator because the one on there now is done, and one of the radiator fans actually fell off, so I've ordered one with a radiator, and looking forward to this, man. My man is gonna bring out the car now, and then that is a good mechanic. That is a good mechanic. That is my car. That is my car. Right, here's the beauty. Let's talk about this for a minute. What I love about the MR2 is you can have money to buy a brand new Tesla today, and you can go and buy your Tesla. You can want a Porsche, you can go and buy a Porsche today. But what you cannot do is go and get one of these beauties today, okay? Because they're just not made anymore, and the few people who have these, chances are they're not selling or they're asking for too much. But that's not even good enough, because if ever I put this baby for sale, I'm going to be asking for 35 grand, and I'm not joking, because I have put everything brand new into this car. I just need to do the timing belt and water pump, and change all the seals, like rocker cover gaskets and that sort of stuff. Oh, ain't she a beauty? This car has not been lowered, but I've just put bigger tires at the back, and it looks snug like that. Let's go to the front. Look at that. Everything works. Every single button works. That's what I love about this one. And there is very limited rust on the seals only. So, don't you just love a car like this? This is a proper man's car. And I'm keeping this for my son. Look at that. It looks lowered, but I've just done away with some bigger profile tires. I didn't want low profile tires because I just figured, you know what, there will be too much trouble. But yeah, this is where we are. Whipping it. Classic. So we're gonna load it up now, take it home, and leave it on the drive for a while. It's exciting, man. You hear that? Rave it! You hear that? Nice. Sleep well, my baby. My baby. So she's spending her first night at home tonight. There she